Thank you very much. My name is Patrizia Marti. I'm going to present work that I did at the University of Siena with other colleagues from other departments, the Department of Biotechnology and the University of Florence with a colleague from the Department of Translational Medicine. Oops. Yes. Okay, sorry for that. Let me say something about me. I teach experience design at the University of Siena, and I'm the director of this laboratory. It's a fab lab, so it's a maker space if you want, and it's a co-design lab. This was started in 2016 as a social innovation space, and the point of this project is that there is a fab lab inside, and the fab lab is used to enable co-design activities through making. That's the point with the fab lab. So making together and using co-design and thinking through making to think about solutions together. The Fab Lab is a unique example, at least in Italy, because it's open to everyone. So this means that we collaborate with a lot of external parties, and people can come there and work there, and they can use the spaces, so it's very easy to collaborate. It's not just a university laboratory. And so what is interesting to me is that people come with real problem and they want to try out solutions. They want to put their hands on stuff. So this is the project I'm talking about today. It's called Superpower Me. And it's a design case. It's about the design of a face mask for the correction of maxillofacial disorders in children. So let me say something about this disorder, what is exactly, and this is a child that was involved in this study. This disorder is called class 3 malocclusion. This means that there is an inversion of the anterior bite that has to be corrected by pushing the chin and the front for several months. And this is how the disorder is treated today. This is the state of the art. So the dentists use this kind of mask with a metal bar in the central part. It's very rigid, it's very heavy, and it's plastic. And this is how this is where this has to be used by children. So it was smiling before, and now it's not really smiling. But the point is that the mask puts a lot of pressure on the face of the child, and it has to be anchored to the teeth with an implant inside the mouth. As you can see, is something with a heavy impact on children. And the point is that to be effective, the mask has to be used for 14 hours a day for 9 months at least. So it's quite demanding for children. And you can imagine that the acceptance of this kind of device is extremely low. So children invent a lot of ideas to avoid wearing this kind of stuff. The other problem is that, of course, it's anesthetic, it's uncomfortable, and it causes a lot of irritations on the skin. On the skin, because it's just plastic, very hard plastic, and it's not customized. There are only standard masks that are usually quite big for children. So this is what the dentists have to do. They have to adapt using Velcro paddings for minimizing the problem of this lack of fit on the face. So what we did, we started designing custom-made face masks. This is just a skeleton of the mask. These are 3D printed using biocompatible materials, and they are designed together with children and with a dentist, and we also invite the parents inventing new masks so that children can become superheroes, so wearing very fancy masks and play with them. So this is the concept, and the way in which we usually do this is to take the chin and front impression. So this is one of the methodology that we use. Sometimes dentists have no other means for taking the impression of the face of children. Or when we are very lucky, we take the digital 3D photos of the face, and then we start modeling the masks on the face. So they are perfect for the single individual child, and this is the point of this kind of solution. And then we print, as I said, using biocompatible materials, the different mask. This is the midline bar of the mask. And take a look at the difference between the standard mask, and that one is one of the early prototypes that we developed. So they are smaller, and they have exactly they follow the profile of the child, and also the weight is lighter than the current mask. But this is just about the ergonomics of the mask, and then we started developing the concept of wearing the mask. What is the experience of children wearing the mask? And we thought that we could allow children to play with the mask to make it more acceptable.
Currently available face masks are standard in size and made of rigid plastic. This makes the acceptance of the child extremely problematic. Our project will develop customized 3D printed frontal and mental pads composed of a biocompatible material, embedding pressure and temperature sensors to monitor wear time.
Since currently available face masks are not well received by children, the project adopts a gamification approach. So while wearing the face mask, the child becomes a superhero who gains power by fighting against monsters and characters displayed on a smartphone application. The face mask is conceived as a 3D printed shape change interface containing LEDs. As the game evolves, the LEDs light up in different colors and different patterns, making the game engaging and entertaining. So this is where we are now. So we continue to design new masks with the children. It's a very engaging kind of activity, and they like imagining new forms and games. The point here is that the avatar always wear the same face mask, so to make the identification with the avatar stronger. And of course, the game is possible only when wearing the face mask. So the application checks that the mask is on the face. As you saw, there are sensors inside, and then the game can start. This is a simple adventure game, so where you gain power and lives during the game. So we are here now. So we have the first prototypes. We will start clinical trials here at the hospital, the Gregoracci hospital in Florence, and we have a patent of this just released, and that's it. I hope I was in the 10 minutes.